Hello, hello. Hey, beautiful people. This is Haydee Lee Scott. I'm just going to give folks a few minutes to come in and chime in. So this is midnight check-in. Just checking in with everyone to see how everyone's doing. Just give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Just going to share some of this stuff over. Hey, beautiful people. This is Haydee Lee Scott. Sorry, just need to share some of this to my other page. Hold on. Okay, so apparently I need a lesson in technology because I can't share it to my personal page. But I just wanted to say hello to everyone. I'm hoping that everyone's doing well. I know that it's been a really stressful time for everyone, but you know, for some people it's just been an amazing time. Some people, you know, are just loving social distancing, or as my husband likes to call it, physical distancing, because there's a difference. You know, I just wanted to come on just to check in with everyone and see how everyone's doing. It didn't quite go the way I thought it would be, so you know, it's all good. We're just gonna talk on peace, you know, and my prayer is that whoever needs to hear this, this will reach whoever needs to hear this, right? Sometimes when we're filled with anxiety, we're up late at night. You know, we're up late at night thinking about the future, about the what ifs. And you know, unless we put a stop to those thoughts, they're just going to keep on going and going and going and going and going and going. And we definitely want to learn some skills to combat these things. So I definitely wanted to share just a little bit about peace in my life. If you guys know me at all, what keeps me grounded is God. You know, my belief in God and Jesus, and just understanding who he is in my life, helping me to understand who I am in this world and what my purpose is, has really helped to lower my anxieties, or to completely remove anxieties. You know, of course, you feel anxiety is a feeling and you may feel it, but you understand what quickly needs to be done to kind of combat the thought or the fear when it may come up, right? So for me, it's been understanding, you know, have you ever heard the scripture or the saying, be still and know that I am God? That one took me a little bit. That one took me a little bit because I was extremely stubborn. Not that I thought, you know, not that I was so arrogant that I thought I knew everything that was best, but there was an underlying level, you know, within that my actions would show that I was not allowing God to take full control of my life. So what that looks like is, yeah, God, I trust you, but then here I go, I'm doing a whole bunch of different things to make the problem, you know, to make the situation go away, instead of being still and trusting and knowing and being grounded and speaking to him, right? Having that conversation with him. Having that conversation with him or her, right? God is both him and her, which is a whole nother conversation. But I like to use him. You know, I look at him as my father. So anyway, we were talking about peace. So you know, me being in that stubborn state, it took me a good 2 years to fully get that. And I mean, like, fully get it. And what that looks like is a total surrenderance of understanding that he got you. Whatever the fear is, whatever the doubt is, he has it. And there is a complete surrenderance in understanding that. And when I tell you that when I finally did that, it was as if my life made sense in the most clearest of ways. I was so much more joyful, happy, and which, you know, definitely leads me to my next point in keeping peace, right? Or in receiving peace, is focusing on the good, right? I was able to do that more. And the more I focused on the good, the more peace I felt, the more communion, the more relationship I had with God, the more good I was able to see, right? Sometimes when we're focusing on our anxieties, all we can see is the bad. All we can see is, you know, the horrible of what's going to happen. You know, it's okay to plan. It's okay to, you know, look at the whole situation. But it's not okay to just dwell on those negative things. Because then those thoughts, those not great thoughts, they create new thoughts. And those thoughts create new thoughts. And then you find yourself overthinking. And once you're overthinking, then your mind starts to become like a fog, you know, and within that fog, you get lost. You know, you don't even know, I don't want to say what's real, but yeah, kind of like you don't even know what's real in the moment anymore. You know, in the sense of like, you can't even trust your own mind, you know, at times. And if we can have a real conversation, you know, that happens to a lot of people. We're just not talking about it. And we're not understanding what to do with that. But I'm here to tell you, you know, through my relationship with Jesus, like I've been able to learn how to combat those thoughts. You know, people may say, oh, you know, you're crazy if you talk to yourself. No, you need to talk back to those things. You know, if your anxiety is like, oh, I'm going to die. No, I'm not. I'm going to live. I live a long life in the name of Jesus. You know, speak those things over your life. You know, there's a lot of people stuck on the news. There's a lot of people just worried about these numbers, these deaths, these deaths, but people are just focusing on the numbers of deaths, and they're internalizing these things as if it's something that would happen to them. And you keep thinking that. And, you know, you're welcoming that into your life. I'm sorry to tell you. But that is a complete welcoming of those things into your life, right? So, guys, ultimately, it's understanding that God will protect you and He will guide you through this process. I don't know who needed to hear that, but I'm here online to let you know, past my own stuff. You know, whatever insecurities or anything that, I may feel in my own personal life. I have to stand strong in understanding that God will guide me and He will protect me. And I just need to know what the next step is. We don't have to have this all figured out, right? This thing called life in general, past this COVID-19 situation. You don't have to have everything figured out, but you do need to know what your next step is. And filling your brain with anxiety, right? Your heart with unforgiveness, your mind with fear. It's not going to get you to a place of joy, of peace, of love. And ultimately, it's not going to allow God to open up. It's not going to allow yourself to open up to what God has for you in your life. And that's real. That's real, because I don't know about you, but I want everything that is meant for me. Everything. Not only from my own doing, but from the people attached to me, right? And that's another conversation. The relationships that you keep, are they not giving you peace? That's another video. But the relationships you keep, if they're not giving you peace, is definitely something to take a look at in terms of your life. I was on a Zoom call today with a friend of mine, Shanice. Shout out to her. She had a great Zoom call with couples, you know, and just discussing just relationships, the in and outs, the anxieties, the fears, the traumas that, you know, you may experience, right? Like your partner, your husband, or your wife, like this is a person that you're saying, I'm going to do life with. I'm going to do life. So just make sure this person is adding to you, right? That you're learning from this person, that you're growing from this person. Whether it's from the great experiences or the not so great experiences. All right, beautiful people. I think we're all done here. Oh, we are not all done. Hold on. I actually wanted to do a quick meditation in addition to any topic within the check-in. I would like to offer an activity. If for those of you who do not know, I'm the founder of an organization called Love Thyself First, and we empower people. I mostly work with women, but I empower people. I have some male clients as well, you know, to step out in faith, to love themselves, to step out in faith, and to truly live in purpose, you know, whatever that may be. You know, I offer workshops, conferences, I do some coaching. So I definitely wanted to leave everyone with an activity to get done today. I guess it's just to teach it in me. But I truly believe in meditation with grounding myself and being present in the moment, because when you're in the moment, you're able to think, you know, you're able to think clearly. And I believe that's truly where you find God the most. You know, God is the beginning, the middle, and the end. But it is in that present moment, you know, when you acknowledge him, or that moment where you're just like, all right, God, I just need to figure this out. Like, what's going on? I don't know. It's something about that name Jesus, right? For those of you who understand, or who believe, understand what I'm talking about. Everything can't always be described, and you know, I don't pretend to know everything, but I can sure testify and share to my own experience, and that's what I intend to do. So I definitely want to put some meditation music on, so I'm just going to give you folks a minute. I'm just going to ask you to sit down wherever you are. You know, just make sure your back is against something firm. And just give me a second. We're just going to turn the music on here. One second, folks. I hope you all can hear that. I just want you to take a moment here to ground yourself. Inhale and exhale. Now when you're inhaling, I want you to inhale like you're smelling something amazing. And when you're exhaling, I want you to exhale like you're blowing out, I don't know, a hot cup of soup or something. Inhale and exhale. Just like that. Inhale and exhale. Now I just want you to take a moment to just be. For my mamas out there, you've been, and my daddies, right? You've been everything to everybody. Now it's just time for you to take your time for yourself. So inhale and exhale. And if you feel up to it, when you inhale, you can bring your arms up. And when you exhale, you can bring your arms down. Kind of helps open up things a little bit more in the chest. So inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Now I want you to forget about what happened yesterday, or what happened yesteryear, what happened this morning with the kids, with homeschooling, whatever happened. I need you to just be. Inhale and exhale. I want you to think about the word peace and what brings you peace. What brings forgiveness into your life? What brings love into your life? What brings prosperity into your life? Think of all of the things that bring you peace. Inhale and exhale. Now, whatever it is that brings you peace in this moment, I want you to let it go. Think about something else that brings you peace. Inhale and exhale. And when you have that thing, when you have that moment, when you have that memory, when you have that thought, I need you to hold it. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Take this time to think about how you can actually hold those things in your life. What is it that you have to do? Do you have to make more time? Do you have to give more importance? Do you have to talk back to that thing that keeps running wild and rampant in your mind? Inhale. And exhale. See, peace ultimately opens up the door to joy. And when you have joy, there is nothing that can shake you from that space. It's ultimately understanding the light within you, the light that is you, the God that's in you. Inhale. And exhale. See, there can be so many things that you can do in your life, but it's truly being that's gonna stick when we're talking about peace. It's the being you unapologetically. Inhale. And exhale. I hope you guys are still holding on to that thought. I want you to imagine two worlds. I want you to imagine earth and the heavens. I want you to raise your hands. Give me a big inhale. And exhale. And I just want you to receive. That means just open up yourself, open up your heart, open up your mind. And my arms are raised. You can't really see it, but they're raised. You can see my shadow. They're raised. Your chest is open wide. And receive. Ah, that feels so great. Inhale. And exhale. So what you're receiving right now is what you choose to. And I'm challenging you to choose to receive love. To receive that hope that God has for you. To receive that plan that He has for you. To receive the sound mind, the love that He's given you. Inhale. And exhale. So just a few more breaths here. Inhale. And exhale. So I'm going to invite you folks to come back, but only when you're ready. Inhale. And exhale. Take about 2 more breaths. Inhale. And exhale. Alright, y'all. Let me turn this box down. My prayer is that you guys, this is a start to an amazing week for you with a little seed. This is a little seed of, it's been planted for a changed mindset, right? I want you to win. I want you to win at this thing called life. You know, as with everything, when you don't know the rules is when you find yourself in the wilderness, so to speak. You find yourself in spaces of confusion. And I'm not saying that God is a God of rules. But there's some principles that you need to learn and apply in your life. You know, and that's what I'm here for. So if you're interested in working with me personally, virtually, you can definitely hit me up on my inbox. My personal page is Haydee Lee Scott. And you can also definitely leave comments or inbox me here at Love Thyself First. All right, beautiful people, I'm sending you much love, light, peace in this evening. And God bless you.